Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. Hope you're doing well out there. Once again, we are joined by Wolf out of Ricana.
Yo-ha.
As we continue on into boulders. I guess Tana's really going to be here, huh? And demonetized in the first 15 seconds.
I don't know. She might be able to smash a few Wampa fruit with those mallets.
Yes. So without further ado, let's launch into it. Hope you guys are doing well out there once again. This is Crash we're talking about. I have to wish you guys good luck because things are going to go knuck and futz.
That was a very, very creepy loading screen transition.
Yeah.
He just had Aku just peering over the bottom. Hi.
Oh yes, the mission, one of the missions that everyone complains about. Oh, it's too close to the screen, you can't see.
These are relatively short in comparison to the ones I've dealt with. I don't want to hear anybody's mouth on this.
Plus, I want to see them play the original Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or if you're in the UK, the Philosopher's Stone. Because the section there was far worse than these ever were.
Also, fun fact. This game, and I do think the second game, don't count these as box destroying. When the rock or whatever is chasing you crushes the boxes, you physically have to break them in this game for them to count. Which is stupid, by the way. Crash 3 though, Crash Bandicoot 3 or Crash Warp or whatever, they do count whatever's chasing you breaking the boxes as the boxes being broken for you.
Oh, I just realized that's a good touch. Essentially, if you didn't get all the boxes, he's on the left gear there. If you did get all the boxes, he's on the right.
I didn't notice that, but then again, I've never really completed any of these levels from what I've played, so I don't know. Hi, Aku.
Yeah, she tends to stay to 2 and 3 more than 1.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm a masochist.
Mostly because, again, like I mentioned in the first episode, for those of you who watched it, if you're here and you haven't watched it, go do so. What are you doing here?
Hey, they can be their own people. If they want to watch the second one first, let them. Let them be unique.
I mean, you're more than welcome to finish this one. I'm just wondering why you're here first. You should be at the first episode. But yeah, I didn't even know this one existed. Despite owning the second and third in the series, I just did not know this one was even a thing. I thought the first one was the second one, I guess. I was a stupid kid. I was like, what, 8? When I got Crash Bandicoot 2.
She suffered from the Zombie 2 syndrome. There's not actually a ZOMBI movie, and even then, Zombie 2 doesn't follow ZOMBI. Teeth!
I mean, but technically...
Where did that fish come from?
Jumped out of the water, I guess. That's usually what they do.
Also, how does Crash just jumping into the water equal drowning?
You can't swim!
At all? Even in what looks to be 6 inches of water?
I mean, in this one, he can't swim. Well, then again, he can't swim. He can scuba dive, but he
can
swim.
easily walk on the bottom and keep his nose up.
Nah, you're thinking too much.
Yeah, I've been told that a little bit too many times today.
You're thinking no too much. It's like Sonic being in a shallow pool of water, or even a puddle. You will freak out incessantly.
And then you have the Chaos 4 boss, where you can stand in it, no problem.
We all know mentally he is screaming and freaking out. Don't lie to the people. Also, there is a cute touch for people who know of the Mario and Sonic games, because Sonic can't swim, he wears a life vest. What is everybody else's excuse who can't swim and refuse to wear a life vest? And yes, that even goes to Sonic in his own game. You just need the life vest, dude. It keeps you afloat.
I should not have survived there.
Sorry, I was chasing a rabbit there, but that's kind of all I have to say about that.
It's okay.
He can't swim, but he needs... But what would fix it is a life vest.
That's okay. Chasing rabbits is what we do best. Oh, look, another area where we need a freaking gem to get the last 3 boxes.
Yep.
Again, those irk me to no end, where they don't even give you the option. Which I'm still on the fence if I actually want to 100% this for YouTube or not. I am not that big a masochist. I might say I'm a masochist, but I'm not that big of one.
I mean, you know me, I wouldn't if I really didn't feel like it. Oh, is this Papu Papu?
Yep, first boss.
Papu Papu.
Which, I forgot how to fight him.
Jump on his head.
Jump on his head?
Either jump on his head or spin into him, I don't remember. It's one of the two.
Well, I can assure it's not jump on his head.
I think that time you were just touching the business end of something.
Oh, it is jump on his head. Somewhat.
Yeah, I knew it was jumping on his head somehow. I just didn't remember the timing because I've only ever really fought this boss once.
It's a very tight window. Tighter than that. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, that's crude. Papu Papu didn't deserve that.
Yes, it did.
And a special feature only available in the remakes is that you can actually swap to Coco in Crash 1.
Yes.
I'm not going to do it, but I'm just showing this a feature.
Yes, and the thing, there is a bit of lore with this one that was added specifically for this trilogy. In the third game, there is the main area of the game, which is where all your warp rooms are, for those of you who have played through Crash 1 and 2 already. If not, this is a tiny bit of a spoiler, but it's called the Time Twister. And due to some weird screw up, or Coco learned how to actually use the darn thing, she's able to insert herself within the first and second game in the series. So that's why you have the ability here and in the second game to play as her. In the third one, well, you kind of didn't really have much of a choice, but now you can actually play as, you can play as Coco even in Crash's stages. Where before, if you couldn't play, if it wasn't for Coco, if Coco couldn't play in the stage, she wasn't getting in the stage. I would say same for Crash, but even then, Crash is not allowed to go into Coco stages.
Everything on the internet has shown me he wants to Wumpa her fruit.
Of course.
The internet, it's a lovely place.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm no stranger to it because I played enough Fire Emblem Fates. Heyo!
And I mean,
dang it.
I'm not gonna lie. For those of you who do know, yes, I am a part of the Sonic community, but I don't actively...
She knows her sins.
I don't actively do, like, a lot of the pictures and stuff like that. I do, however, do Sonic role plays with my cousins, but
She knows her sins.
those are usually relatively tame. They're not as crazy as what you would find on the internet. And I would know, I used to be an avid fan of those stories when I first started doing this stuff. It's terrible how crazy this is.
She knows her sins!
I do indeed. And although I'm not specifically proud of them, I can't forget them. The very first roleplay story we did was a continuation of one that was not finished.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, we had to find 3 of him now, too.
Which one? The Coco or...
Neocortex.
Yeah, there's actually 3 characters. We haven't exactly met the other person involved.
Sadly, even without the blue gem, we weren't going to finish here, so are you ready to see a downpour?
Oh boy. Oh boy, you poor marsupial. Oh my god.
It gets worse. It gets
Oh,
worse. Oh no. Oh no. I remember this one.
And the sad part is, it's not like he can't move out of the way. He stands there and takes it.
It's okay, because he's about to return the favor to this hog.
Oh right, the hog stages.
Which I'm
The
always a
one-
little disappointed in the Switch version. It doesn't have gyro controls.
You know, I somehow think that actually would have made this a little bit better. It wouldn't for me, personally. At least not for this game. For the third game, probably. Also, the second game onward kind of had these cute little death animations for mountable creatures. I know I'm saying that and it sounds weird, yes, but death creatures. No, that sounds just as bad considering what I just said. Never mind. But
Don't worry, Crash gets what you mean.
yeah, I know. But basically, later in Crash 2 and even Crash 3, where Coco actually gets a mount instead of Crash, usually when you would hit things, sometimes in Crash 2, you have a little polar bear you can ride around on. Again, still sounds bad considering what I said, but, you know, there's cute little things that happen. Like if you fall into water, polar bear's fine. Crash is a solid block of ice. But polar bear's fine.
Got it.
Sits up there and makes his cute little noises.
Yep, it holds true. If he is a perfect, he's on the right. If it's not, it's on the left.
Huh. Neat.
Yep. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed Rikana going over her sins and a look into the Sonic fan base. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. Have a good one.
See you later.
Just remember all the times Crash waggled his eyebrows during this.
Yep.